News first with breaking news.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management. A 30-minute show that features brand news, brand in focus, industry interviews, conversations, all in the mix to promote the brand idea home and abroad. First, let me wish you a happy new year. After a tough 12 months for the business, financially Publicis Group has surprisingly emerged as the leader of JP Morgan's annual Holding Group New Business Rankings for 2019. The Starcom, Zenith and BBH owner registered a net increase of 2.23 billion euros in billings for the year, which JP Morgan estimates to represent around $77 million in extra revenue. Big wins from Destiny, which announced plans to split its $3 billion media account between Publicis and Omnicom agencies in October. LVMH and NIPR helped the network hold onto the title for the second year in a row. However, despite coming top of the new Biz League, Publicis has been battling against the tide to keep investors happy. The chairman of Trokya Holdings, Dr. Shobanjo, has been formally acknowledged and saluted as the pace-setter and foremost pathfinder of the Nigerian advertising subsector of the economy by President Muhammadu Buhari. The presidential exhortation was contained in a statement issued by the media advisor to the president, Femi Adesina, which congratulated with friends and family members and professional associates of Dr. Shobanjo on the occasion of his quintessential adman's 75th birthday. Buhari congratulated the marketing communicators pundit for his years of lofty achievements, recognitions and awards, adding that advertising had become an integral part of Nigeria's economy, even as it had been creating jobs, equipping many with skills for startups, and attracting the global spotlights. According to a statement, the president hopes that Shobanjo's wealth of experience and knowledge will continue to inspire more people into entrepreneurs' hip, now especially in the creative industry. Competition for market penetration by major players and gladiators in the GSM telephony market appears to be paying off, as network providers in the juicy business sector have received a boost in consumer growth index. Specifically, the number of active voice subscribers has risen by 2.96% from 174.02 million in the second quarter to 179.17 million in the third quarter. The National Bureau of Statistics said this recently in the Telcom's data report for the third quarter of this year. According to the report, a total of 123.16 million subscribers were active on the internet, as against 122,673,623 in the second quarter of the year. In the report, Lagos State has the highest number of 23.56 million active voice subscribers within the period. Lagos was closely followed by Ogun and Kano states with 10.63 million and 6.9 million active voice subscribers. Coca-Cola Nigeria maintains up-trade value dominance in carbonates in 2019, despite growing competition. Now, Euromonitor International, independent provider of strategic market research, revealed this in its report. The report said that Coca-Cola managed to increase its share despite the fact that Nigeria's bottling company, the Coca-Cola local bottler, had to add warning labels to Fanta and Sprite bottles to inform consumers of the health risk associated with mixing them with ascorbic acid, vitamin C. The move, according to Euromonitor International, follows Coca-Cola's Nigeria's success during the review period, as consumers found smaller pack sizes more affordable and convenient when on the go.
Hello, food already. Have you not go chop today?
Today na my cheat day.
So what do you want?
Give me 2 wraps of pound.
Excuse me, madam. The client has just arrived and will be upstairs very soon.
All right, send him right up. Thank you.
Mama, make I see that brocoto.
You know see. For red brocoto and assorted meat.
That one.
Madam, tell me now. Customer knows which one you want. Amala, Ewedu, Pomo,
And then Borokoto.
No, customer don't buy.
Ebola Abenyo, spirit of human being.
Okay, no fire, na my music dance.
Internet customer. Abeg, give me Borokoto. When she come, you will give am another one.
Okay, no fire.
Don't miss out on life's little pleasures. Upgrade to the super fast and reliable MTN 4G network.
Let my little.
The federal government has been called upon to lend its support and recognition to the course of Nigeria's Institute of Public Relations in its effort aimed at ensuring that public relations practitioners in public and private sector establishments are fully registered and licensed by the institute. The institute says government must accord the well-deserved recognition by ensuring that members of the institute are engaged in the management of strategic communications. President of the institute, Mukhtar Sirajo, in an exclusive interview with Marketing Edge in Lagos, said the situation whereby the laws establishing the institute are not well respected and accorded well-deserved recognition could be very discouraging. He adds that the institute was partnering with similar public relations organizations abroad with a view to leveraging world's best practices in the profession. The Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of NOSAC Communications Limited, Larry Adisa, has taken a critical assessment of business performances in Nigeria's marketing communications industry. That's for the year 2019, and submitted that agencies that would survive in 2020 business year must be inventive and think differently in the face of emerging challenges. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Marketing Ed recently, the agency's boss observed that 2019 business year was indeed quite challenging for the advertising industry, judging from submissions emanating from the National Advertising Conference in Abuja. The Federal Capital Territory, commenting on the recently concluded 2019 edition of the Lagos Advertising and Ideas Festival Life Awards, Adisa explained that the agency's fit in the award was consistent with its avowed vision, which is to be in the league of most successful brand builders out of Africa and to represent Nigeria in the scheme of things as far as advertising is concerned. From improving access to transportation to experiencing safe and comfortable trips for public good, what may be called the future of mobility is becoming a reality in Nigeria, thanks to technological advancement. In the last few years, Nigeria's taxi market experienced a disruption which is expected to linger for as long as technology exists. The e-hailing services have posed a healthy competition on the taxi market, with both the Uber Boat, formerly Taxify, and the recently launched Oka dominated the sector. Those e-hailing companies have technically reduced the value of the traditional yellow taxi, popularly known as Okwashewo, in Lagos State.
You can choose to manage everything else, but not your data. Get more out of life with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# today. Data is life.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
And despite lingering privacy concerns regarding personal voice assistants, consumers scooped up Amazon's compatible devices in droves. The Echo Show 5, Echo Auto, and Echo Dot were one of against hot commodities, with shoppers buy a million more devices this year compared to 2018's holiday season. Unsurprisingly, Amazon still leads the pack with regards to personal assistance market share. According to Amazon independent third-party sellers also got in on action as unit sales worldwide saw double-digit growth year over year. The management and staff of Marketing Edge Publications, including its multi-channel group, particularly Marketing Edge on TV, have expressed gratitude to all their stakeholders and partners. Conveying this in a statement, Chief Executive Officer and Publisher of Marketing Edge, a top of the marketing and advertising magazine, John Ajayi, said, as the year 2019 has already come to an end, and it's coming in, it's a glorious time for the management and staffs to also thank their friends and partners and stakeholders for their continued support and partnership. Some of the esteemed organizations, agencies, and corporates are mentioned in the congratulatory messages are, but not limited to, MTN, First Bank, Airtel, Freshland, Campina, Wamco, Promocido, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Nigerian Breweries, amongst others. All cannot be mentioned here, but thanks to everybody that supported the brand Marketing Edge on TV and even the magazine.
Who are the individuals, brands, or businesses in the digital space that have made your life simpler and better in 2019? It is time to make your stars. Nominate your favorite bank app of the year, website of the year, your best app of the year, online comedian of the year, online news platform of the year, and more. Nomination opens October 2019. Go to GageAwards.com for more or follow us on our social media handles at Gage Awards on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Gage Awards, celebrating the good of the web.
Moving on now, next is Brand in Focus. Now, why brands intensify awareness campaigns? Now, financial brands appear to be gaining the upper hand as brands and products in the hotly competitive Nigerian market environment have intensified their awareness and advertising campaigns. Specifically, leading banks in the financial services sector are leaving no stone unturned in creating competitive advantages for themselves while deepening market penetration and share their communication messages to the target audience. They are closely being followed by the telecoms brand, who are all-round seasoned advertisers with unhindered customers' activations and engagement. The telecoms brand, who are major spenders in Nigeria's marketing and advertising landscape, are currently neck deep in mouth-watering data value offering campaigns. Leading to set the stage in the financial services brand's awareness campaign are Zenith Bank, Access, GTB, First Bank, and Wema Bank. Others are UBA, Stanbic IBTC, Polaris Bank, Fidelity Bank, and Bank of Industry, which has gone to town with a 60th anniversary campaign. Most of these banks are either pushing their mobile apps, new account products, complete products, banquet, or creating bonding with the target banking public through season greetings and facilitations. The major media platforms being deployed for these campaigns are newspaper adverts, billboards, social media, and television. While some of the financial brands are majorly predominant in the print, some have carefully opted for tactical campaigns in TV and social media. Marketing Edge investigations reveals more that the preponderance of brands advertising campaigns across media channels in Nigeria is not unconnected with the fact that the festive season offers veritable spending opportunities by the consumers who have hitherto been handicapped by poor purchasing power. Commenting on the preponderance of brand advertising campaigns in this Yuletide season, Managing Director of X3M Ideas, our leading creative shop in Nigeria, Steve Babeko, stated that the massive campaigns by different brands was informed by the need to get a share of the market in the industries, which he observed have been under intense pressure over time. Analysts are analyzing the different market segments. Babeko said the banking sector cannot afford to fold its hands with the new realities as regards new central bank policies in the sector. That's Brand in Focus for you. Of course, next Marketing Edge is the interview segment. We have the concluding part of our interview with the founder and CEO of Auckland and Johnson and Lagos, Johnson Anu. Enjoy it.
Hello, food already. Have you not go chop today?
Today na my cheat day.
So what do you want?
Give me 2 wraps of pounder.
Excuse me, madam. The client has just arrived and will be upstairs very soon.
All right, send him right up. Thank you.
Mama, make I see that prokoto.
You know, see. For red brocoto and assorted meat.
That one.
Madam, stop me now. Customer nuggets, which one you want? Amala, Ewedu, Pomo, and then brocoto.
No.